ready to start cutting out some swatches. I want to point out a little sad thing that happened as I was working. A little bit of water dripped on my red swatch and created this white spot. You don't want to put that on your color wheel. You want an even, uniform color in each swatch. So if that happens, you have to either repaint the swatch, or maybe if something like that happens, you'll be lucky and it'll be in a spot where you can avoid it. In this particular case, because my red swatch is so big, actually I could have tilted it and it would have been okay, but just in case, I painted a little bit more. The other thing you'll notice is that your colors might start to look a little different as they dry. I noticed my red-orange, it looked too red compared to the orange, so I made a few more, red-orange 2, red-orange 3, just in case. You want to do that while you still have the paint out and wet on your palette, to make sure that you have the right colors on your color wheel. Once this is dry to the touch, you can cut out your swatches. The absolute best way to do it is to turn over to the back of your paper, put down your little cardboard template, trace it, and then cut it out. That way you don't get graphite on the front, because if you trace it this way and you get graphite on the front and then you don't cut perfectly, it's just going to look sloppy. And we want this to look nice and neat. I have some examples that I found in the studio from last year, since, you know, you kind of had to leave the school without knowing. Here's one. It's pretty good. It meets the parameters. The colors are mostly in the correct order, although the purple came out looking like black. They should have mixed more red into the blue to lighten that up. But it does put the colors generally in the correct order. It differentiates between primary, secondary, and tertiary colors. Here's a nice one, although this one does not differentiate between secondary and tertiaries, and it's got a little bit of sloppiness from the glue stick. You want to rub that out before you turn it in, or before you photograph it. You don't want that sloppiness. This one does not differentiate between primary, secondary, and tertiary colors at all. At least the colors are in the correct order, but again, the color mixing could have gone a lot better. And last, here's another one left in the studio. This one does differentiate between primary, secondary, and tertiary colors, so that's good. Again, the purple's a tad too dark because they're working with that ultramarine, so you got to mix more red to get the correct violet, I should be saying. So yeah, I hope this makes the process of putting the color wheel together clear.